Hey everybody, this is Corporate Capshaw / I'm just smiles a lot, and my little buddy Jack Jack. Say hello. Hi. Yeah. So anyway, today is going to be another Let's Talk Media LLC advice video, and today's video is going to be about being that guy who makes the difference in your profession. Now we've all had those.
I'll get off.
You want to get off? Okay. Can you say bye bye?
Bye bye.
Bye bye. Okay. Thank you for joining me. I love you so much. Okay, go play, buddy. Oh, my heart. Anyway, hello being the dad. So, today's advice video is going to be about why you should be that nice guy and make a difference in your profession or whatever you work, wherever you're working or whatever you do, right? Because think about how many times you've ran into somebody who's rude, being mean, or they're upset. Well, think about it. Maybe they're going through something, and they're taking it out on you. Now, is it fair? No. Is it nice? No. But at the same time, you don't know what they're going through and you don't know what's made them upset. So what I'm saying is, let's say that you have that same profession as they do. Let's say that you have the same profession as they do, right? Well, think about this. Be nice, because what if, let's say, that person that is in the same profession but works at a different establishment ends up being mean to a customer, but then they will come up to you as another customer or whoever, and then you're nice to them and they think, wow, that guy was actually nice to me when the person was not so nice to me. They made a difference and they made me feel better at the end of the day. Yeah, bud. Yeah, we can play a little bit. I'm doing my video. Do you want to get back on? Okay. So anyway, yeah. Okay. So what I mean is that he's like, come here. Come here. You want to sit back on my lap? Okay. So an example is that when my wife and I and Jack, we were in Chicago, we had this server at this Mexican restaurant, and she was amazing, and I gave her a $20 tip. And at the end of the day, I said, hey, just want to let you know you're amazing. You did a great job. And I want to say thank you very much. And then I let her manager know as well that she did a great job. And he jokingly said, oh, well, usually whenever someone asks for the manager, it's not a good thing. It's the boxing glove. 1 second, bud. And then, when I said to her, you did great. Thank you so much. She said to me, thank you so much. You've noted how much I needed that. See, that's what I mean by making that difference and being that nice person. Or, so like, me being a security officer, I try to be as nice as I can to everybody because I know that security, law enforcement, police, what have you, anyone in my profession, we usually get a bad rep or, go clean that up, boy. Sweet boy, thank you. Yeah, I love you. They get a bad reputation because, we can be rude, we can be mean. Example, TSA agents or TSA security. I'm sorry that they're so rude. But at the same time, though, you also have to think about people who keep on breaking policies, who keep on breaking the rules, and who are rude and think they can do what they want. They have to be a little bit aggressive, because if they aren't, then people won't listen. Does it make it right the way they talk to them sometimes? No. Could they be a little bit nicer? Sure. I'll fix that later, okay? Okay, I love you. I'm still talking. Okay. Oh, I love those boys. Do you get what I'm saying? So, but at the same time, like, let's say, in security, I'm dealing with somebody in my profession where I'm at. I'm as nice to them as I can be, and then, until they break policy, then I, let my director know, and then he, deals with them through email or whatever he has to do. So what I'm getting at is, oh, he's so cute. Go Nike, go Nike. Oh, I love him so much. I'm sorry, guys, I keep losing track. So anyway, what I'm getting at is basically, long story short, be that guy or that girl who makes that difference in being that person in your profession, no matter what work you do, no matter where you work, because you want to show that love, you want to show that kindness, you want to show that difference. Because, just like with that server, you have no idea how much being kind can make someone's difference, or their day, and the difference of their day. So, what I'm getting at is, So what I'm also going to be honest with you about is that, like, yeah, there are times where I do get frustrated, like, internally, when people keep on repeating the same policies that they don't want to, or repeat breaking the policies that they don't want to listen to. And it is upsetting, but I understand, because sometimes policies might not always make sense, and sometimes they're not always fair, but rules are still rules, especially if you have to enforce them at the establishment that you're working at. So, what I'm saying is that, have I gotten upset? Sure, but I don't ever show it or express it. I don't let them know, I don't tell them. But whenever I am upset, I just, do let my director know, and then he deals with them accordingly. And I'm glad that he does, and I appreciate it. But what I'm getting at is that you have a right to get upset, but don't be that person that takes it out on someone else, because you're going to just ruin that person's day. Be the person that's like, you know what, I know I'm feeling mad, I know I'm upset, but, I still want to be nice to other people, because you never know. What if this person is going through what I'm going through, or something similar, and I just don't know it? So instead of being rude, I want to be nice. And that's how you should always think of things and look at things in life, no matter what. That's just my opinion, because like I keep saying all the time, there's enough anger and hatred and mean people in this world. Don't add to it. Just don't. That's why I do my videos as I do. That's why I'm as nice as I try to be. That's why I go out of my way to be as nice as I can and help when and if I can, and however I can, maybe not like all the time, because I do still have to protect myself, protect my foundation, protect my family. So I can't always stick my neck out for everybody. But what I'm getting at is that at least I can try to put a smile on someone's face. At least I can try to be nice and kind to somebody because they deserve it, or because they feel like they might need it, or I can tell them I'd be down, or just their body language, or maybe I'm just feeling generous that day, and I'm like, hey, how you doing? Now I'm not saying like always start a conversation with a stranger, but what I'm saying is, if you run into a stranger, if you're doing security somewhere, if you're doing retail, if you're checking out groceries, if you were washing cars, it doesn't matter what profession it is. What I'm saying is that those people that you're dealing with every day, they've dealt with other people in the same profession that you're in, but with somebody who's really rude or mean, and then that gives you a reputation just by being in the profession, even if you've done nothing to them personally. They're going to look at every one of us like we're all bad people. So that's what I'm saying, is that if you're that nice person that makes that difference, nobody's going to look at you like that, and they're going to think differently of us in general as a whole. So what I'm saying is, again, and I don't know I'm rambling on, and I know my little boy was right here, but what I'm getting is that, like, seriously, be that nice person, be that good person, always be loving, caring, kind, don't be mean, and just be nice. And it's really not that hard. And again, I know I repeat myself a lot, and I say this all the time, but in a world that's just mean and nasty and hateful, be that difference. That's all I gotta say, really. Well, anyway, guys, thanks so much for watching. I really appreciate it, and I love you all. This has been Corporate Capsule / Somebody Smiles a Lot with the Nillis Took Me LC advice video. And remember, if you need some of the best mixed martial arts gear ever, or boxing gear like I have right here, like my amazing custom gloves that I go to boxing class with all the time, that I absolutely love. Great material, awesome fabric, lasts forever, really nice and nice hard hitting. Anything that you need for your MMA journey, go to hkausa.com and then use my coupon code CobraCapshot for 20% off for your next purchase. So to end off my video, basically what I'm trying to get is, be loving, be kind, be caring, make that difference, always be loving, again, don't be mean, and just spread positivity no matter where you are and no matter where you go. Again, thank you all so much for watching. Sorry about my random rambling and my cute little boy being playful, but you gotta love it though, especially when you're a dad. Anyway, this has been, yet again, Cobra C Capsule / Mrs. Smiles a Lot with another Let's Talk Me to LLC advice video. And like my slogan says, I'm here to talk about all of your needs. Thank you all so much for watching, and please tune in next time for my next advice video or podcast coming up soon. I really appreciate you all watching, and next advice video will be a little bit more organized. Anyway, I love you all, and I'll see you next time.